Wellness Center. My name is Katie, and I'll be taking care of you tonight throughout your stay. So I just want to check in. Was everything okay with your room? Did you get checked in alright? You have everything you need? There should be a fresh set of clean towels and toiletries. Everything was okay? Okay, great. Oh, you have a room with a view of the lake? Okay, that's perfect. So, just before we start, would you like a drink, a glass of water, or some freshly squeezed apple juice? Yeah? Okay. Coming up. Okay, I'll just set that there for you. Okay, so before we start, I just want to ask if this is your first time here at the Wellness Center? Yeah? Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for booking with us. It's honestly always so great to see new faces around here, so welcome. And in that case, I will just spend a little bit of time first explaining a bit more about the center for you, and then after that I will walk you through your schedule for the rest of the night and let you know what to expect from your stay. And I might just need to ask a couple of questions as well to confirm a few details from you, if that's okay. Okay. So, can I just confirm what is your full name, please? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So, a little bit about our center here. So, this center is designed to really be a safe place where people can come and just disconnect from everything for a little while and really recharge. And when I say recharge, I really mean that in the full sense of the word. So physically, mentally, emotionally, and also for some people spiritually. We take a holistic approach to wellness and well-being. So we really believe that good rest and having time where you really feel taken care of in an environment that is safe and peaceful. We believe that that is actually really important to our overall health and well-being. So that's what we try to provide here. You can kind of think of this as a sort of home away from home, if you will. Just a place you can really let your guard down and relax. So, some guests like to stay one night per week, or other guests like to stay once a month, or sometimes the occasional weekend, or even sometimes we have guests stay for a week or two when they really need to take a break and just recharge and reconnect with themselves. So everybody kind of has a plan that is suited to them, but everybody's first stay is free of charge, just so that they can get a feel for the center, a little taster, if you will. So that's what you'll be experiencing this time, and then at the end of your stay we can sit down together again and just talk through whether you'd like to continue and make a long-term plan, that kind of thing. So just a little bit about where we actually are. So this location was chosen very specifically by the founders. They really wanted us to be out here in the middle of the countryside so that our guests could really experience the beauty of the nature around us, of all the plants, the fresh air, the lake, and also they wanted it to be really away from any light pollution so that our guests could get back in touch with experiencing the real darkness at nighttime so that you can see the stars. Yeah, it's really beautiful. You'll see it tonight probably, but I've never seen so many stars in the sky as I have working out here. So it is really special. But yeah, we offer a whole range of treatments and classes, services, different kind of therapies, and so on. And we like to help tailor each person's experience so that it's really specific to them and their needs. So that's why we first do this free kind of taster, and then we really work with you one-on-one to understand what you want, what you need, that kind of thing. So all of our staff here also really consider this like a second home, myself included, and we do take a professional approach, but at the same time we really think of everybody here, staff and guests, as one big family. And we believe that creating genuinely meaningful and safe connections are also a really important part of our health and our well-being. So we do really care about getting to know our guests as much as they want that, and we assign each guest a member of staff as their kind of go-to person. So in your case, that is me. Hi. And we're really here for you, just to guide you through your experience and make sure that it's specific for you and working for you. And we're also here as a person you can reach out to if you have any questions or if you need anything like that. So I'm really here for you throughout your stay. But if for any reason you don't feel comfortable or you want to change that person, that's fine. We don't take offense. Sometimes people just don't feel comfortable with certain people, so you can always talk to the front desk and they can arrange changing that for you. But for now it is me, and I am really excited to get to know you more, to work with you, and just in general for you to have your first experience here. So unless you have any questions, we can move on and I will walk you through your schedule. How does that sound? Okay. So I have your plan all written down in here. So you are just planning to stay for the one night, is that right? Yeah. Okay. And as far as I understand from your booking, you want to focus tonight's stay on really just getting a good night's sleep and checking in with your mental health, just checking in with yourself and having a feel for where you're at the moment, just taking a time to breathe and disconnect from everything. Is that right? Yeah? Okay, great. So, in that case, after we finish with this little introductory session, you're going to be having a massage. So, can you just confirm for me which massage you selected? Yeah, we had the aromatherapy massage, Swedish massage, the hot stone massage, and the Thai massage. Okay. Great, that matches up. And then after you have your massage, you'll be invited to take a really nice warm bath. So when you get up there back to your room, your bathroom will have already been prepared with candles and the bath will be all ready for you. And you will have a choice of some handmade organic bath bombs that you can use. Yeah, they all smell incredible and they're really nice on your skin. So can you just let me know if you have any allergies or anything that could give you a bad reaction? Okay. Okay, so after your bath, we are going to be serving dinner in our dining hall. Now, all of our food is freshly made from scratch here on site by our wonderful chefs. They are amazing. And all of the food is organic, and some of the vegetables are actually grown here on site, so it really is as fresh as you can get. It's really, really healthy and nutritious, really, really balanced, so it's just gonna give you that boost, leave you feeling full but not bloated. Okay, so do you have, again, any allergies or any dietary requirements that we should be aware of? We already have your details, but just to confirm. Yeah. Okay, no, that's not a problem at all. Yeah, okay. So after dinner, you'll have about an hour of time, which you can spend however you like. Now, we do really recommend to all of our guests to just leave your phone off for the whole of your experience here. Obviously, it's up to you, but we do find that guests who do that really do get the most out of their experience. And I think sometimes we feel like a bit fearful to just turn off our phones, like we're not used to it. And we think, oh my god, but what if this or that? But then, usually by the end of it, we realize that, oh, nothing bad happened. And, it just lets us actually de-wind rather than be bombarded with distractions. So, yeah, we do recommend that. But there are a few different things you could do in that time. So one thing you could do is explore or take a walk in our beautiful gardens, and the sun should be setting around that time, so it is a really, really nice time to just get out there and just walk along the flowers. We have a few waterfalls and nice things to see. There are a lot of benches dotted around, so yeah, there's that. Or we do have a library that you're free to explore. Just go and read something, or you can take a book outside as well if you want. Yeah. We also provide you with a free journal. You'll find that in your welcome pack, your care pack. You should have already found that in your bedroom. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, so we provide you with a journal and feel free to use it during that time. We also have a common room, so if you're a more sociable person, then you might like to spend a little bit of time in our common room. You can get to know, chat with some of the other guests, and we have board games, things like that in there. You know, it's not always everyone's cup of tea. Some people like to just spend the time on their own. Others prefer to chat to people, so it is up to you. And lastly, we do have a music room, so if you play any instruments, you're welcome to use any of the instruments we have in there. We have a piano, we have a few guitars, some other things, so yeah, feel welcome to use that as well. Okay, great. So after that break, we're gonna meet back here together with me, and we're gonna have tea, and we're gonna have a kind of a mental health check-in session. So we're just gonna check in on your mood, how you've been feeling, and if you're going through any problems, that's going to be a time where you can get that off your chest. So it is important to bear in mind that I'm not a therapist. I'm just here. We're going to have that session just to help you process your emotions, check in with where you're at. I'm not here to give you any kind of unsolicited advice or anything like that. It's just a time where I'm here to listen to you, because sometimes we really do just need to be listened to be heard, to get our own thoughts out of our mind. So that's the idea for that session. But at the end of your time here, when we talk about your long-term plan, if you would like to see a therapist, we can talk about that, and we can talk about which kind of therapy might be right for you. Okay? Okay. And then finally, last but not least, I will be letting you go back to your room for a little bit, and you might like to journal after our session, just to write down anything that you sort of, that the session made you think about, anything of significance. And we'll be giving you a fresh, cozy pair of pajamas and slippers. So actually, can you just confirm for me your size? Okay, thanks. So yeah, we'll be giving you that, and you'll come back here with me, already in your pajamas, and I'll just be helping you wind down and get ready for bed. So I'll be doing your skincare, and then when we're done with that, we're just gonna have a very short guided meditation to help you get ready to sleep. Now it's up to you. If you want, we can actually do the meditation in your room. So if you would like to have the meditation in your room, we will give you a choice of soundscapes. So water sounds, things like that you can choose, and you can also choose a scent, a different smell for the room. We have a diffuser in there, and I will come up and do the meditation for you at your bedside once you're all ready and tucked in, and that way you can really just let go during the meditation and let it put you to sleep. Okay, so that is everything. That is the plan. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, so that's all fine for you. Yeah. Okay. So then, in the morning, when you wake up, you will, well, first we'll have breakfast ready, and then you'll have a choice of one of our classes that is going on. So, it's all in the brochure, the welcome booklet that you have in your room. You can choose one of those to try out, and then we'll have our final concluding session where we can talk about your plans for the future and how you found everything and what kind of plan you'd like to build if you do choose to sign up long term with us. Okay. Okay, great. Well, I'll let you go now to enjoy your massage, your dinner, and so on. And then we'll meet back here in a little while. Okay. Bye. did you find everything so far? Good. Yay, I'm so glad. I told you, our chefs are amazing. So, which bath bomb did you go for in the end? It's the best one. Okay, so before we get started with this next little session, would you like a cup of tea? I just made it, so it's still warm. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll just put that there for you. Do you have some honey and sugar and spoons just there next to you on the little table? If you want it. Okay, so this is a really, really nice herbal tea blend that we make here, and it's just really going to help you to relax your mind and your body. It's a mixture of rosebuds, violet leaves, raspberry leaves, willow bark, linden, and malva flowers, and it's just a really great combination to have before bed. And it also acts as a mild pain reliever, so it's just going to soothe anything, and if you're struggling with anything physically. Okay, so enjoy. And if you're ready, we can get started with the session itself. Okay, so like I explained earlier, this session is really just a chance for you to check in with yourself, to really listen and pay attention to how you're doing. Okay, because quite often in our day-to-day lives, things can be very hectic, and we spend so much of our focus just trying to get through the day, trying to do whatever we have to do, and we often don't get time to just listen to ourselves. And in the same way that if you've ever experienced just having a good friend who's there to listen to you and how much that can help, it's also a really powerful thing to be able to do that with ourselves and learn to be a friend to ourselves. And often we may like to just distract ourselves, just switch off, and that's okay as well. But it's also important to have time where we tune in and we listen to what's going on with us. So that's the idea of this. It's also for you to just check in with the real you. So what I mean by that is, rather than anybody who you feel pressured to be in any certain situation. And that pressure can come from yourself or from others. But in any case, this is a place where you can just let down any masks, any guards, and really just feel free and feel safe. Okay? Because everything that you share here is completely confidential. I'm not here to judge you or offer any unsolicited advice. I'm just here to listen to you and help you process things, okay? So, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions and just want you to try and answer as truthfully as possible. And really, these questions are just a prompt, so you can feel free to kind of go off on, any route that comes to mind, anything that you feel you'd like to share, after hearing the question. You don't have to worry too much, am I answering this right? Because there's no wrong way to go about this. So, likewise, you don't have to answer any of the questions. If you want to skip something, that's fine. Just let me know, okay? Okay. And I'm going to be making a note of your answers. But please don't feel any pressure from it. It's just so I can stay in tune with you. And so we can keep account together of how you're doing. Okay. Okay. So, the first question is a pretty obvious one, but a very important one. And that is, how are you doing? How are you feeling? So I want you to let me know how you're feeling at the moment, but also how you've been doing this last month, this last year. Feel free to share anything that comes to mind on the back of that question. Okay. Okay. And the next question is there anything that you're struggling with at the moment, or anything that you'd like to get off your chest that you feel maybe you can't share with anybody else, that you'd like to just have that kind of release? So the next question is, what is something that has made you smile recently, this week, this month, this year? I want you to bring something to mind. something that you feel proud of? Well, it can be recently, or it can be in your life in general when you think back over things. I know some people struggle with this question, but it's really good to just take a think, because there's always something, even if you think there's not. And it doesn't have to be big. Some people think it needs to be something huge, but there's always little things that we can be proud of ourselves for. Okay, so the next question is, where would you like to ideally be in your life? Where would you like to get to? And how does that compare to where you're at now? Okay, so in the second half of this session, we're going to just try and reconnect with your true self. So, to start with, I want you to take a moment. You can close your eyes. I want you to think back to a time in your life, or to a memory, where you really felt like your true self, in whatever way that means to you. I just want you to picture it. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you taste or smell? Just bring back something that invokes that feeling within you. So can you tell me about that? So what was it about that time that you felt that was your true self? Can you go into detail? Why did you feel that way? What was it that brought that about? Okay, so following on from that, the next question is, do you think that you're embodying that sense of your true self at the moment in your daily life? And if you are, maybe you can tell me about that and why you feel like that. And if you're not, I want you to try and tell me, why do you think that is? question is, when you think about the way that you really want to live your life, what is the most important thing for you? Okay, and continuing from that, what would be the next two most important things for you in relation to how you ideally want to live your life? Okay, so the next part of that is, if you are not yet living your life according to those values, the things that are important to you, then I'd like you to have a think about why that is. What do you feel is holding you back from that? And what do you think you could do practically to change that? Or maybe you feel like you are living according to those values already. And again, you might like to tell me about it, or just use this as a prompt to talk about anything that's on your mind, really. Okay, so the last question to reflect on is, I'd like you to tell me something that you feel grateful for at the moment in your life. And again, it can be something small, it doesn't have to be big, but there is always something. Okay. Great. So that is the end of the questions that I have. And if you'd like to share anything else, then now's the time. You can just share with me anything that's on your mind, anything at all. Yeah, that makes sense. I can understand why you'd feel that way. Yeah, from everything that you said. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the session. Thank you for sharing and opening up. I think that was a really great session. I hope that you got a lot out of it. So, we'll be having a short break now, and you might like to use the journal in your room to note anything down that came up from this, your thoughts and impressions. And then we are going to meet back here in around half an hour. So another thing you can do is just maybe have a look through our booklet where you can have a look at the different classes we offer, the different types of things we have. So we have things like yoga classes, meditation classes, we have group hikes, we have things like improv classes where people can improve on their confidence and social skills, things like that. We have nutritionists and personal trainers that you can work with if you're looking to improve your physical health. And like I said earlier, we do have various types of therapy. So do have a look through that tonight, and we can talk tomorrow about what kind of things you're interested in, where you'd like to focus if you do want to continue with us. And you can also choose what you're going to do tomorrow morning from that list of stuff. It's not just what I mentioned, but you'll find all the details in there. Okay, so before you go, I have your pajamas. Well, firstly I have these. They're very soft and fluffy. So these are your slippers. Okay. And these are your pajamas. So they're really, really soft and fresh. Especially the bottoms. I absolutely love this material. So I think you're gonna love them. So get those on, get all cozy and comfy, and then you can meet me back here, and I'm gonna do your skincare and help you get ready for bed. Okay? Okay, so now that you're all cozy, we can get started on your skincare. So I am just going to sanitize my hands. They are already washed, but I like to take extra precaution. Okay, and I just want to check that I have consent to touch your face and your hair. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know that it's implied when you sign up for skincare, but we like to double check and just be sure. So, I have this very lovely fluffy headband. It's very soft. So, just going to use this to get your hair out of the way, if that's okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start by just removing any excess makeup that you've got on. Just gonna take this cotton pad and this makeup remover. It's extremely gentle on the skin. So just going to wipe. Just gonna wipe that away. Okay. And next, going to use this milk jelly cleanser. It's a conditioning face wash. And I have my bowl here with water in it. Just going to top it up with some hot water so that it's nice and warm for you, okay? So, just gonna get a few pumps of this. Just going to massage that into your face. Should feel really, really nice. Then I'm going to take this towel, dip it in the warm water. And just gently remove that. cleansing your face. Feels nice. Yeah, it should be just the perfect temperature. Not too warm, not too cold. I mean, it is warm. I mean, not too hot. Okay. Great. And I'm just going to get this dry towel and dab that off. Just dry your face off, okay? Dab, 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 dab. Okay. Next we have this Mega Greens Galaxy Pack Detoxifying Face Mask. And this is going to really just get rid of any impurities, but it's also going to nourish the skin and not leave it feeling too dry or anything like that. So it's really one of my favorites. You can see we have a fresh pack for you. I just have to find the edge. Okay, that's what it looks like. You can have a smell. Okay, so I'm just going to be applying this all over your face. Okay. Your forehead. Down the sides. Okay. And over your nose. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Just let that rest for a few minutes. Okay, so while you're waiting for that to set, I thought now would be a good time to give you your vitamins. So when you signed up for your appointment, you did tick that you want to receive some vitamins and supplements before bed, so we included some. And these are just gonna help you, benefit you in any areas that you might be lacking in. So you have a multivitamin, you have a collagen pill, which is just really good for the skin, it keeps it staying young. You have some magnesium, calcium, zinc, all things that are just going to help you to feel really at your fullest. Okay? So, there you go. Just place that down. And here is a bottle of water. You can keep this. This is a complimentary bottle. And it's really important that you make sure to stay hydrated before you go to sleep. So you can take that with you. You can keep it by your bed. Okay. Okay, so the mask is looking ready. So I think we can wash that off now. So again, I'm gonna get this fresh towel and just put it in the water. Okay, I'm just going to gently scrub that off. Any of the final bits. Okay. So your skin is looking really, really soft and smooth. Again, I'm going to take this dry, clean towel, just dab you off there. Okay. How does it feel? Nice. Yeah, I love this mask. It's really, really nice. So, I'm just going to spray your face with a little bit of cool water. It's just feels very nice and refreshing after the mask. Okay. So, lastly, we have this really nice moisturizer. And again, this is a fresh tub for you. So, I'm just going to apply some of this to your face, and it's going to help it to just stay really, really hydrated. Let's just rub that in. Okay, perfect. That's amazing. It smells really nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it smells like lavender. Yeah. Okay, my hands are nice and soft now too. Okay, the last thing. We have this refreshing mint lip balm. So, this feels really cool and tingly and just keeps your lips hydrated. So you can actually keep this. This is complimentary, and you can put it on yourself. Okay, so there you go. Enjoy. Okay, so that is your skincare all done. I can take down your headband for you now, if you like. I'm just going to give your hair a really quick brush through. Okay. So next, I'm just going to give your hands a little massage, just to really get you sleepy and relaxed. So we have this stress relief, eucalyptus and spearmint lotion. All of these things smell so good. They're just so relaxing. I feel sleepy even just doing it. So doesn't need much. Just a little bit. Smells so good. Smell that. Okay, so give me your hand. Just really letting go of all of that tension. Okay, and the other one. That's it. Just breathe. Okay, perfect. So the last thing we have is this little essential oil roller. I'm just going to apply this to your temples here on either side of your forehead. I'm just going to give that a little massage here as well. Okay? Smells really good as well. Smell. Okay. So, this side. The other side. Let's just rub that in. That's good. You can close your eyes. Just relax. How are you feeling? Great. So now you're all ready for bed. And the only thing left for us to do is your meditation. So, would you like to do the meditation here or in your room? In your room. Okay, so I'll just let you go and get any final things ready, brush your teeth, and then I will meet you up there, okay? And just let me know, which scent would you prefer for the diffuser? So we have these 2 little bottles. This one is lavender. Okay. This one is bergamot. This one is more citrusy, orangey. And I guess you're familiar with lavender. So which one do you prefer? Okay, and then you also have a selection of sounds that we can put on in the background for the meditation. So we have forest sounds, beach wave sounds, river sounds. Okay, you'd like the river sounds. Okay, perfect. So, I will see you up there very soon.